The star power fills the Pantherplex. We're shooting off into the stratosphere in another galaxy, boys. Sing a lullaby, it's time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing 225 pounds, the Dream, Patrick Clark.
Arguably one of the greatest exports of the MCW Training Center. Patrick Clark, the former Velveteen Dream.
Such a unique, standout competitor. They talk a lot about that it factor, having it. And I really cannot surmise a better example of a competitor or a superstar that has it as much as the Dream, Patrick Clark.
Well, Patrick Clark has all of it.
Arrives in the building with those jeans, with that shirt, in those boots,
Yes.
in that hat, wrestles a match, gets in his car, wearing the same stuff. There's nobody like the Dream, Patrick Clark.
And his boots on.
Those boots will wear you, Guido. And a mixed reaction, as is customary for Patrick Clark. You know, some of these fans, they have yet to rectify, as you see this beautiful shot by our spot-on production team, and John Rollins does a hell of a job. A lot of the fans have complicated feelings over Patrick Clark, but nothing complicated about this. This is just going to be a fight.
His opponent, he is from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing 215 pounds. He is the king of slick style, Ryan Zukko.
Ryan Zukko, not that far removed from almost winning the MCW heavyweight title in a Galena street fight from Joseph Keys. And you got to think Ryan Zukko still riding off that high, still riding off of that adrenaline from almost capturing the richest prize in all of MCW.
Well, actually, not even that far off from defending the MCW Tag Team Championships alone, albeit unsuccessful.
They lost him, yeah, you're right.
But Ryan can get right back on the horse, especially with the win over the former Velveteen Dream, the Dream Patrick Clark.
He didn't have to defend those tag team titles. That's what that hothead gets in the way.
Well, and didn't have to defend them, but was going to be forced to forfeit them if that were the case. But Ryan wanted to be a fighting champion, and fought. I was going to say fought. He did.
Now he's going to shove Patrick Clark.
Yeah, Ryan Zukko, you said it. Get back on the horse, Ricky. Ryan Zukko is not going to back down from any man. His father taught him well.
Yeah, but the problem is, and to Cradle's point, Ryan Zukko, a bit of a hothead, and who better to exploit that than a master of mind games in Patrick Clark?
Daddy's not here either.
Ooh.
See?
Yeah, Clark is going to reel him into his proverbial coils, and once he gets his vice grip in, it's going to be all over for Ryan Zukko unless he can manage that temper, Creedle.
And here's Zukko. He just wants to jump on him. He wants to fight him right here. And Patrick Clark is just sitting and waiting.
And not a bead of sweat on the forehead of Patrick Clark, just that, whatever that is.
He ain't even taking his jacket off yet.
This one getting uncomfortably close. Who is going to draw first blood?
Patrick is like he's about to unload on him.
I don't think he appreciated whatever that.
Whatever product is in Ryan's hair.
Yeah, that bro cream he just poured in his hair.
This one escalating quickly.
Oh, no call for that. Good.
And Zukko returning in kind but not kindly. Baiting Patrick Clark now. How about that?
Yeah,
Don't fall for it, Patrick.
Yeah, didn't expect that Ryan would be the one to make Patrick play his games, wrestle his type of match.
Reversal of fortune for Ryan Zukko, turning the tables with the cerebral chess. Patrick Clark giving chase, giving up the high ground.
Trying to treat him like a bull.
Patrick Clark is too... Well, maybe not.
Yeah, may have spoke too soon on that one.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to pay for this.
And this, wow, just walking up and snatching the head did Patrick Clark. The Irish whip. Clark with the shoulder tackle. Wow. Ooh. How about that? That's the one thing about Patrick Clark. He does not like being humiliated. Not that anyone does, but it certainly incites his ire to another level.
And smacked him in the back of the head.
Clark trying to take full control, holding onto that wrist. Zukko popping back up. Can't get a hold of that hair, I don't think, can Patrick Clark.
Inverted atomic drop.
Hitting those ropes in a high boot. And Zukko dropping the elbow. Look at this first cover of the matchup. Leg is hooked.
A near fall for Zukko over the dream.
Yeah, but he landed on the ring apron, though.
That's the thing. I don't think that people have gotten over the dream.
Now he's on the floor.
Yeah, hit the apron on that one.
Back up to the apron again.
And again, right back down to the mats.
Sending Patrick Clark ass over tea kettle. Excuse my language. Oh, man, that was just that may have been a thumb, but that was an open palm.
I believe that was a thumb to the eye.
Works every time. It's like Colt 45 on him.
Billy D action. Is he on that mugshot shirt?
Hey.
Slap around his wife, I think.
Why not?
Bringing in Patrick Clark.
Oh, looking to end it early, looking for that soda pop drop.
Unceremoniously, but Clark now raking the eyes and then tossing Ryan Zukko. Wow, with just a gruesome thud to the outside.
Man, did he land violently on the floor and Zukko is hurt.
I mean, his back smacking across the corner of that ring apron and then splat onto the mats. And when we say mats, we mean half an inch thick, maybe. And under that is a basketball court with no give.
Zukko should have stayed on the floor. Lose by count out. No shame in that.
Well, this is
Oh!
Patrick Clark trying to shame Ryan Zukko by peeling off his shirt and
He's going to embarrass him.
And not to mention the fact, those boots that Patrick are wearing, they're not typically wrestling shoes or typical wrestling boots. No, those are cowboy boots, and they just got driven into the ribs of Ryan Zukko.
might as well hit you with the damn iron. The corner, the point of an iron. That's what it's like to get kicked with one of those boots.
Now look at the dream.
Mocking Clark.
Yes, he
I
is.
mean, mocking Zukko, rather.
And Clark is the one doing the mocking.
Zukko, the worse for wear. Patrick Clark trying to strip the man down.
Beautiful uppercut.
Sickening thud, flesh on flesh. Both legs hooked, Clark on top. Zukko kicking out with authority.
Oh, you hear him? He's got one more.
I think he was talking about that low blow, that signature below the equator, low blow to the groin that Patrick Clark's been instituting.
I don't believe that he's going to cheat. Patrick Clark doesn't
Why?
need to
Because
cheat
of
to
history,
beat-
because of evidence, because of crap that's happened before.
Does he need to cheat to beat Ryan Zukko? I
No,
don't think so.
But that's why it's tragic, because he does. Because he may. And in the past he has.
So the guy who's all
Patrick
for
Clark, that is.
the guy who's all for pulling the tights is now questioning if someone would cheat.
He's a fair weather. This Creedle is I've known him for 25 years. He's been a scumbag the whole time.
What? You just mad because
Doesn't
I'm
tell us how you really feel.
I tell it like it is, okay? Sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah, right
That forearm
fist,
definitely
yeah.
hurt.
Right across the jaw. Patrick Clark
Ooh.
Yeah, Zukko will pay for that.
Yeah, he just did with a forearm right across the shoulder blades.
Zukko, though, that's that temper you talk about, Creedle. Zukko, the more he is punished, the angrier he seems to get. Look at this. Snatching that suplex did Patrick Clark. Patrick Clark able to do so and keep Zukko in motion to keep him off kilter. The lateral press, deep cover out of Clark. Patrick Clark in peak physical condition. The dream has returned to form, found his mojo. Look at the dream hulking up.
I love it. This crowd is just motivating Patrick Clark even more now.
The dream is hulking up.
Uh-oh.
And he's not the one in trouble.
Oh!
Yes. That bionic finger.
You like that, don't you?
I do.
Oh, schoolboy. And look, there's the tights that you were talking about.
And the dream, wow, look at this.
Others should listen to him.
That chin lock, but I mean, he is trying to snatch the head of Ryan Zukko right off the shoulders while simultaneously just ushering the oxygen out of his lungs. Does Patrick Clark.
You know Patrick Clark, that might be more of a choke than anything else.
And the dream, how apropos, trying to put Zukko to sleep.
And look at Zukko. Just give up. There's no way you can get out of this.
Just give up.
Why continue to fight? You're just going to hurt yourself even more.
Just give up, kid. Forget about the fact that you're in there
He's
with a massive superstar
He's overmatched.
in front of hundreds of people. Just give up.
I don't think Ryan's ever learned the word quit.
Yeah, if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough, and he's both.
And that's his problem.
With all due respect. But dropping that knee across the throat and windpipe. This has been all Patrick Clark ever since Zukko was thrown to the outside. Look at him tearing out the hair.
Yes.
That's certainly in response to that disrespect of the greasy hair
You blame him?
thrown in the face of Clark at the outset of this matchup.
Look at that blow cream thrown in his eye.
Look at Clark just stalking his prey.
Yeah, and you can hear him. You hear that? Look at the crowd cheering for you. I'm going to turn it into a nightmare for you. Oh, but Ryan's still showing that he has plenty of fight.
I don't know how.
Doing everything he can. Is Ryan Zukko. Look at that line.
That twisting European uppercut. And a little shake, rattle, and roll.
Zukko now, the cover. Leg is hooked. Wow. So close. Zukko saw his life flash before his eyes.
Yeah, could you call that an upset if Ryan Zukko is victorious here tonight?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Once again, going for that soda pop drop.
Justin Rogers, our official, almost catching the wrath.
The referees move out and win.
Once again, going for that soda pop drop. Oh, ain't it that time? Oh, that low blow kick.
Disgusting. 3 points.
Injury. Acts up every now and then.
Injury. Leg is hooked. And that's it.
Here is your winner, the Dream, Patrick Clark.
Look at the smile on Patrick Clark's face.
It's like play number 1. The quarterback sneak. That low blow for the Dream, Patrick Clark.
He's not done, Brent.
What else does Clark have on his sick and twisted mind?
I think he's finished teaching Ryan Zukko a lesson. If Patrick has his way, it's going to be a very painful one.
Zukko should have ran out of the ring.
Zukko firing back, though. That chair out of the grasp of Clark.
Ooh!
He kicked him in the mouth.
Oh, my goodness.
And now dropped it with a soda pop drop.
And the Dream, on hands and knees, crawling to that backstage area, as you see the story told by Ryan Zukko, and some small measure of revenge out of Ryan, but nevertheless, the Dream stands tall.